Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I am here to talk about my KDP journey. So I stopped KDP for probably I would say 6 or 8 months approximately because I was waiting for notebooks to get published. And yeah, so I've decided to stop and see if KDP is really passive incomes, if I can still earn money without any advertisement and without any action from me on my accounts. And this is what happened. First of all, I had big books that were in big niches. They stopped being in the top rank. They are not longer by that much. So in big niches like mandalas and sudokus or the kind of stuff, they were just going down and down and down. But I think it's just because the market is totally saturated on this part of the market, obviously. So I would say it has been kind of normal, I would say. I think they've been down more than they were supposed to. I think they went down quicker than if I were active on the website. Otherwise, the other notebooks are doing pretty well, which really surprised me. Some of the notebooks have started to sell like every week or sometimes every day. And I don't know if it's the niche that started to be more and more important, but the fact is that I have a bigger variety of books that are selling. So it's not as frequent as I used to know, but they are still doing pretty well. My bookshelf is getting wider and wider, and I have more and more and more books that are selling. So it looks like I had to produce a lot to get in good niches and competitive niches to get more sales. But then when I stopped, my evergreen niches started to become more popular and more and more and more. And also, I've seen that my reviews had a huge impact, more than when I used to publish. And this is totally logical. But I've seen that when someone published, I know on my sales, when someone published a good review, I can feel that like the 2-3 days after that review, my sales are getting better and better. And I know on which book it is because this is the books that is selling and this is where I get the review. However, for the other part, if someone says, well, the delivery was a disaster, I'm going just to put 1 star on this product, and this is not my fault, but you know how it works on Amazon KDP, right? So I have 1 star, which is not good for Amazon, and they don't want you to have that kind of things. They're gonna punish me. I think they're not gonna put my product in front of the first page, even if those products were selling pretty well. And I feel the punishment because for the 2-3 days later, my sales are getting so down. This is this is crazy. So I think the algorithm has a really big impact when you don't publish anymore. You really need to get very good niches, evergreen niches. And at the time, I used to think, well, I should publish in very competitive niches so I can get more sales. I know that it's gonna sell pretty well and all. Well, yes, of course, for a short amount of time, you're gonna sell a lot. And if you produce a lot of products, that's great. But when you stopped, and I'm not gonna do Amazon KDP my whole life, It's just something what I do when I have free time, and just to get a business on the side, to get more money on the side. I'm not living on that. Please do not do that. And it's great, but now they have stopped, and I've started new businesses to get even more money and more passive incomes, and have different departments where I can earn money. I'm super glad I haven't followed this trend to just published in very fancy places. I'm so glad about that, because now things are changing. As I said, life's changing, and I want to get more money from different places. So if you're looking into that, I suggest you to really, really follow this advice. Of course, you do what you want, but just let you know, just try for a month if you want to be sure of you. Just try to stop KDP and see what happened. Also, when I've stopped publishing, I started to go on the advertisement. I told myself, because I've seen that on those low pages, on those low sales, that used to sell a lot on those very competitive niches, I've tried to make advertisement, and it was terrific. Like, honestly, it cost me so much money. It doesn't work the same way. I don't know. I think the algorithm has a very big impact on that, because I can feel it. I see it. The sales are totally different. The costs are totally different. Everything changes. So please get good reviews in many different categories of books. Please, please, please have a diversity of everything. That's going to be the best thing you can do, actually. So I hope you enjoy this part of my story on KDP. I probably will publish a little bit more and check a little bit more on the IAA, right? That would be real interesting to see what's going on there. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.